So one of the important tasks that I did not mention in the prior video was patient's belongings. Patient's belongings are very, very important and they can easily get lost in the ER. So, number one, make sure that things are labeled. Make sure that if the patient comes in with valuables, that you get them to security and get them locked up in the safe as quickly as possible. If a patient's been in a motor vehicle accident and they have a broken wrist and we need to take off that 4 carat diamond, somebody better know where that diamond is because the patient or their family members are going to be looking for it real quick. So what happens is when patients come in with valuables, we take them, we document that, and we send them to security, and security puts it in the safe. And everything is double checked. So number one, the nurse or the ER tech, and some hospitals let the ER techs do it, some only RNs can do it, and it just depends where you work. And the patient comes in with $150 cash, you're going to write down that the patient came in with 15 $10 bills. You're not going to put $150 cash. You put 15 $10 bills equals 150. One yellow ring, not one gold ring because you're not a jeweler and you don't know if it's gold or not. One yellow band with clear stone. One yellow necklace with a red stone. Whatever it is, describe it, but don't say 5 carat ruby because we don't know what it is. It could be fake. And now you wrote 5 carat ruby and, oh, it's a fake here. And now the hospital is getting to buy the 5 carat ruby. So it's our responsibility to take care of the patient's valuables and make sure they're safe. If clothes are cut off of them, it is always documented. Clothes stay with the patient, wallets, IDs, credit cards, Visa credit card, one Visa Capital One credit card, one Bank of America debit card, 2 US Bank Visa credit cards. Whatever it is, get it to the safe so that it doesn't get misplaced. Some patients have to go from the emergency room to surgery and family members don't show up until after the fact. So you want to make sure that that stuff is in the safe because it cannot go into the OR. It can't stay with the patient. The patient can't take care of it. The other event is if the family members come and they take that yellow band with the clear stone, you need to document daughter Susie Q took gold band with clear stone, patient aware. Because when they come back and say, where's mom's wedding ring? You can say, your sister Susie took it on December 10th. And your mother was aware that she took it. So then we're free and clear because we don't want to be replacing Rolex watches or Timex watches that have now become Rolex watches. So be careful. Dentures are another thing. They're hearing aids. Hearing aids are $7,000 in some cases. They're not covered by insurance and it's easy to lose. So make sure that their dentures are put in denture cups, that hearing aids are put in whatever container your facility uses. Some use denture cups for hearing aids and they're labeled and taped shut. It just depends, but make sure that those things stay with the patient or it's documented where they are. So the next topic in chapter 1 is customer service. So customer service has become really big in hospitals now. It used to not be, everybody went to their local hospital, everyone went to the doctor of their choosing, and that was that. Where now hospitals are in competition against each other. Swedish wants the patients that the University of Washington wants, that Virginia Mason wants. Some insurance plans dictate where we go. Do we go to Providence? Do we go to Swedish? Do we go to the U system? So the hospitals are in competition. So customer service has become a really important thing. We want everyone to leave our facility happy. We want them all to leave our facility telling everybody what a great experience it is, how wonderful we are, and how they would come back there no matter what. So, depending where you work, it has different value depending on the organization that you go to work for. But remember, being nice, getting the patient's family member a cup of coffee when they were drug out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, called that their mother fell at the nursing home, and offering them a blanket because they're freezing because we're working hard and we have the temperature at 58 degrees, is much nicer than saying, just sit here, you'll be fine. She'll be back from her test soon. Offering them a warm cup of tea, offering them the use of the phone, offering them a warm blanket. Those are great things, and they don't really take that much time. So that's going to conclude chapter 1. I hope you all have read chapter 1, and then we're going to move on and talk about orthostatic vital signs.